Lucky Star, welcome back to my channel, and today is the start of our Occult October series. This one is going to be significantly shorter than most of the others that I'm going to do. Earlier in the week I found out that I have COVID, so I am knackered all of the time, so I've got out what I can manage. I think it's about 6 minutes or so, but it's a quick little one, because what I was thinking when I was looking through the Werewolves pack a lot was that I really liked the kind of abandoned warehousey factory kind of stuff that we had. So this is a kind of attempt to recreate that and to go through and use up a lot of the werewolf stuff that I don't think I've used much in the builds I've had on this channel, mostly because when that came out I was moving, so it was present but it kind of dropped off the radar a bit. So we've gone for just a nice big open square box. I did one floor and I've used that brick with the kind of caution tape stuff down the bottom, which I really like, and then some of these windows with a few ones that they've been kind of blown out, and the big blue wolf doors, which I really like, and then just kind of roofing up this big box. I think everything else doesn't kind of keep that blue. I think for everything I've kind of gone grey and quite neutral, but I quite like that the door just stands out quite a bit, maybe like that was branded at one point. So I really like this new roof with the kind of almost skylight effect in there, but it does mean that I went in and got rid of some of the ceilings in there, which you'll probably see later when I do the full tour. You'll see some of them you can kind of see up into the sky, or into the glitch, as sometimes will happen on these. My idea for this is just that it's an area where, again, those werewolf gangs that are in the game might hang out. So I've tried to use as much as I can of like the werewolf pack stuff, and just essentially build out a place where they would just hang out. It's not fancy. It's a lot of the stuff inside is just kind of put all over the place. It's not like an ordered thing to anything. And I was looking to see if they'd put in like a werewolf hangout kind of lot type, but they haven't done. So just hanging these lights on the metal bars. I don't know if that's where they're intended to go, but I quite liked the idea of that. So, and then, oh, I thought I was going to do some trees. Am I doing trees? Who knows what I'm doing? Apparently not. I really like these kind of like little tyre seats, and I think later I take them outside with a bonfire as well. So I had in my mind you'd want a few things if you were here with like a gang of people. So you might want like a gym, or like at least basic gym stuff. So if you want to keep like, you know, tough as a gang, you might want to keep fit together. A little place outside for bonfires for hanging out. I did bring in some planters, which may or may not be every werewolf's vibe, but I also like the idea that maybe they're growing certain things for themselves. Or potentially if they are trying to like look for a cure. I'm not entirely sure how that works in gameplay wise, but maybe they're like trying to grow a few things to see whether or not they can build up a cure for something. And of course a bar, because if you're going to be hanging out here with your werewolf buddies, you best believe you're going to want some drinks sometime. Sitting around the bonfire with a beer is not exclusive to just humans, I don't think. So I also really like those rugs, those kind of worn down rugs. There's a few of them now in game, and I use them for quite a few bits and pieces these days. They're nice just to have as like they've been in this house for a long time, or they're really old kind of things. We're adding the shelf, of which I still do not know what does and doesn't go onto that shelf. I've tried a few things. I am still struggling to find what is supposed to go on that shelf. And I haven't taken out any of the accidental bring up the menus, so I apologise for that slightly. And then we're just using this metal fence, which I think is a debug fence. I think it is a debug, yeah, it looks like it's debug from werewolves, and there is just something about it for me that just really screams that it works with this build. Probably going to use that quite a bit in a lot of various places, and then just some places for them to crash and sleep here if they needed to. I hope I've added in a toilet or a bathroom of some form, because even though they're werewolves, it doesn't seem entirely fair that they have to go outside. Not all of them can, I don't think. I think it's a power thing that they have to choose. So, oh, we got a sink. Maybe we're making progress. Have I realised we need a toilet? Yes, I have. It's been a while since I actually did the physical recording of this, and it was kind of in place for if I needed something a little bit simpler this month. So I think this is the last part of the build, and then we will be going to the tour. So thank you so much for watching. I've been Nikki Star, and I will see you in the next one.